Good evening, Ruhika.
Good evening, ma'am.
Ruhika, today we will be going to revise the chapter Heat. So you can revise that one. Let the other students also join. After that, we will be going to start. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, for heat, how many classes are we going to take?
Only two.
Yes, ma'am.
In the first class, we discussed this, na? That you require very few classes for the heat.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is the third chapter that we are going to revise.
Ma'am, so today are we going to discuss the worksheet?
No, no, no. Today we will be going to discuss the theory. Theory you want or not?
Ma'am, I think you can take theory, it's fine.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Because
what
if you
chapter?
Heat.
Yes, ma'am.
so you guys want the theory of heat chapter or you are aware about it one? Otherwise, we will do the worksheet. It's all up to you that what type of revision you want for the chapter heat.
Ma'am, I think we should wait until everybody comes and then we can ask.
Yeah, definitely. Two students are more, na, who are left with Aryan and one is Bhargav. Only Aryan has been left, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you four can also decide that what type of revision you want for the chapter heat. Just let me know that whether you want the theory one or you just want the question practice.
Ma'am, for me, anything's fine. But since we did heat for the last term, I think questions we should be fine.
Yeah,
So
for me too. I think I'm fine with only questions.
only with questions. Okay, then it's good. Because if you are aware about the theory, na, that most of the theory part will get also cleared with the help of questions. Irrespective of one worksheet, we can do the two worksheets if we are having the theory knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, let me open it. Huh? Just give me a sec. Yeah, my screen is visible to you now.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. This is the worksheet that I have with me. First, it is the introduction. Then temperature we have. You all are aware about the temperature thermometers, different thermometers and the conversions.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
These are some activity-based questions. Activity-based questions also come in your exam.
Ma'am, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we can start with activity-based questions first. You can read this activity.
Ma'am, do we have to do it or could we just discuss since I think they're not big answers.
Do it in this way. In the notebook, you are asking?
Ma'am, so will we do it in the notebook or discuss it?
No,
Because
no need to do in the notebook. We will just discuss it in the class.
yes, ma'am.
If you have any doubt in that one, then we will discuss that concept also.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, first activity is that take three small tubs containers and label them as A and B and C. And then you have to put cold water in A, hot water in B. Okay. Now mix some cold and hot water in C. Now dip your left hand in container A and right hand in container B. After keeping the hands in two container for 2 to 3 minutes, put both hands simultaneously in container C. How you will feel? Basically, in the first one, you are having the cold water. In the second one, you are having the hot water. And in the third one, you are having the mixture. Right? So, you have to answer that you feel hot in container A. Yes, because it is the...
Hot water.
No.
No, cold water. Wait.
Then why we feel hot? We are putting cold water in A. Then why we
Yeah,
feel hot in container A?
I'm not sure.
Anyone else?
Yes, ma'am, I'm also not sure.
Okay. Basically, what
Ma'am, is it
happens?
because of your hand gets numb or something?
No, no, no. It should not be like this one.
Ma'am, or is
Uh,
it because the parts of your body that detect the temperature they get confused or something like that?
no, no confusion is there. Body parts never will get confused. It is just tell me that how you feel when you put acetone on your palms.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it when we put acetone on our palm, how do we feel? Cold or hot?
Ma'am, hot.
Acetone. घर पे nail polish remover है? I think all of your mamas use this one.
Yeah.
Just take it. जिसकी मम्मा यूज करते एक बार लो अपनी मम्मा से.
My parents are not home.
Okay. Bhargav, Ruhika, are your parents at home?
Yes, ma'am.
Just ask your parents and take
Yes,
this one.
ma'am.
Nail polish remover is basically the acetone. And when something evaporates, so why when something evaporates, basically it requires temperature, because when we heat the water, only then it evaporates, correct? In the same way, when something evaporates, it takes the heat from our hands, due to which we feel cold. In the same way, if we are putting our hand in cold water, so what is happening over there? As the water is cold, now, if it is cold, then it will eject energy, and that energy will be absorbed by our hands, due to which we feel hot.
Ma'am,
Oh,
acetone
no.
feels cold on your palm.
Did you do that?
Actually, no, I didn't, but sometimes, like very rarely, I use the
It
acetone.
feels cold now, because basically when something evaporates, it absorbs the heat from our hands, due to which heat of our hands decrease and we feel cooled. In the same way, if we are putting our hand in cold water, basically what happens? Cold water loses energy that gets absorbed by our hands, and if it is some energy is absorbed by our hands, then it means the temperature of our hand will be rising. That's why we feel hot. Got it?
You got it.
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
you feel very hot in container say C. No, we feel means normal temperature we will see, because in container C we are having a mixture, so it will not be hot or it will not be cold. But if we are putting our hand in container B, then we feel cold, because in container B we are having hot water, and if hot water is there, then it will evaporate, and if it is evaporating, means it will be absorbing energy from our hands. Clear?
Yeah, yeah. Got it.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we feel cold. Next activity we have. Let us learn how to read a thermometer. First, note the temperature difference indicated between the two bigger marks. Also note down the number of divisions. What we call this lowest number that we can read, we call it as the least count. Have you heard this?
Not really.
Ma'am, least what?
Please
Least
count.
count. Basically, if you are having two numbers, suppose 18 to 19, and between 18 to 19, you are having 10 subdivisions, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So one subdivision is equal to what? It will be equal to 0.1. So
Yeah.
the smallest number that we can measure is basically the least count, means least amount that we can detect from that particular thing.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Got it? Bhargav?
Ma'am, I don't understand what do you mean by least count?
Least count is basically the smallest number that you can detect from a particular thing. Suppose in a scale, if I say, then between 1 centimeter to 1 to 2 centimeter, there are 10 lines. So the smallest unit that you can measure from your scale is 0.1 centimeter, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So that 0.1 centimeter, I can say that it is the least count. Means the
Okay.
smallest quantity that can be measured.
Okay.
Okay. So suppose the bigger marks read 1 degree and there are 5 divisions between them. So 1 division is equal to what? It will be equal to 0.2. Got
Yes,
it?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Wash the thermometer preferably with an antiseptic solution. Hold it firmly and give it a few jerks. The jerks will bring the level of mercury down. Ensure that it falls below 35 degrees Celsius. Now place the bulb of the thermometer under your tongue. After 1 minute, take the thermometer out and note down your reading. What is the unit of the temperature?
No,
Celsius.
Celsius.
Celsius. Basically, when we read, like when we measure our fever, na, we always say that it is 98.6, 99, 100. We say
Yeah.
this thing. It is not in
Yes, ma'am.
Celsius. It is
This
in
is Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
Like
It
when
is,
it comes to our when we have here something like it like 36, 38 something.
as it is saying that it is 35 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
That's why we have said that it is the unit of temperature.
Yeah.
What is the difference? Thermometer difference indicated between two bigger marks. It is given that it
1.
is 1 degree. Clear?
Yeah.
Next is measure the body temperature of some of your friends. It is not that type of activity to be asked in the exam. Name the thermometer used to measure body temperature is basically the clinical thermometer.
Yeah.
Are there any variations in the readings? Yes.
Ma'am,
If there are,
because it depends on if the person has fever or not.
yeah, person's body temperature. It is not only for the fever. Sometimes our temperature is below 98.6 also. 97 degree we can say.
And yeah,
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, it depends on the temperature of the place you're in also.
Yeah, correct.
what you're doing also. You can be like
Exactly, exactly. Why does the mercury not fall or rise in a clinical thermometer when taken out of the mouth? Because there is a kink.
kink. Yeah, man. It's a
Kink,
kink.
you know, a curve, slight curve
Yeah.
is there.
Yes, ma'am.
The tip.
Yeah. Take some tap water in a beaker or a mug. Dip the thermometer in water so that the bulb is immersed in water but does not touch the bottom of the sides of the container. Hold the thermometer vertically. Observe the movement of mercury in the thermometer. Wait till the mercury thread becomes steady. Note the reading. This is the temperature of water at that time. Compare the temperature of water recorded by stream. Now you have to answer simple questions that which thermometer you will use to measure the temperature of the objects. It is basically the
Ma'am,
laboratory
laboratory.
thermometer. Are values of temperatures recorded by each student is similarly? No, it will be
No.
different because temperature varies from place to place also. If
Yeah.
in a room also, basically, if you are sitting at one corner, other student is sitting at other corner, then there will be a difference of 0.1 or 0.05 degree.
Yeah.
You need to observe the movement of what? We always check the movement of
Mercury.
mercury. Yeah. I think it will be better if we do the questions directly. You should read the temperature when the thermometer is immersed in water, thermometer is out of water, and both are A and C or neither A and C.
Ma'am, in the water.
Yeah. When you immerse the thermometer in the water, you observe that mercury level begins to fall. Mercury level initially it raises and then becomes stable. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Initially. Yeah.
Now we have different modes of heat transfer. Are you aware about this one? That
Yeah.
conduction, convection, and radiation. If I
Yes.
ask you that in solid state, what type of transfer of heat is there?
Conduct.
Conduction.
In case of liquid or gases?
Convection.
Convection.
Yeah,
Gases
Radiation.
yeah.
Like radiation can also go through vacuum.
Radiations through vacuum.
Like vacuum won't stop.
Hmm. Next activity we have. Take a rod or flat strip of metal, say of aluminium or iron, fix a few small wax pieces on the rod. These pieces should be at nearly equal distance. Clamp the rod to a stand. If you don't find a stand, you can put one end of the rod in between the bricks. Now hit the other end. What you observe? When you start hitting it up, it gets heated at the last one. In this way, we can say that heat transfers from one point to another, right?
Yeah.
So what happens to the wax pieces? So wax pieces that are placed over here, it starts melting as the heat is
Yeah,
transferred
falls
from
down.
this end to this one. Do these begin to fall? Yes, these will begin to fall. And which piece falls first?
The
That
first
is
one.
first one, that
The
is nearer
flame.
to the flame.
Flame because of
Do you
heat.
think that heat is transferred from the end nearest to the flame to the other end? Yes.
Yes.
Do all substances conduct heat easily?
No.
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 Plastic do
No.
not conduct.
It doesn't.
Can you lift a hot pen by holding it from the handle without getting hurt? Yes,
Yeah.
if it is made up of
An insulator. Ma'am,
insulated
it's usually
material.
made out of like what do you call? Not
Plastic.
plastic. Yeah, plastic.
Yeah, plastic is also insulated, na?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's usually made.
Yeah. Next activity that we have is take a round bottom flask. If flask is not available, a beaker can be used. Fill it 2/3 with water. Place it on a tripod stand. Or make some arrangement to place the flask in such a way that you can heat it by placing a candle below it. Do you know that what is round bottom flask?
I'm like a flask, thermos flask.
No, it is like a circular one.
Not really.
Let me draw this one. In the labs, na, one is
Ma'am, with the
beaker.
circular base.
Yeah, it is
Yes,
like
ma'am.
this
I've
one.
seen it before.
It is like this one.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and this is a beaker. Okay. So what you have to do, you have to arrange it in a way that you can place a candle or some heating agent near it. Wait till the water in the flask is still. Place a crystal of potassium permanganate. Potassium permanganate is basically a crystal of purple color. Now heat the water by placing the candle just below the crystal. So write your observations. So basically what happens when we start heating it up now? So usually KMnO4 dissolves in cold water also. But as you start heating it up, then you will see that first the water will start evaporating and after that you will see the bubbles of the KMnO4 solution. And you will start seeing the movement of crystals because sometimes it happens that when we boil the water then movement of water doesn't seen to us, but in case of KMnO4 if we are putting it in up, then we can easily see the movement of particles over there.
Yes, ma'am.
Clear hai? Any doubts?
Yeah, no doubts.
Bhargav, Ruhika?
No doubts, ma'am.
No doubts, ma'am.
All right. Next is light a candle, keep one hand above the flame and one hand on the side of the flame. Do your hands feel equally hot?
No more.
No, because now distance matters. And other thing, the heat always lighter air moves upwards, not to the sideways.
Yeah.
Warm air is lighter, na? So it moves upwards, due to which the hand above the flame gets heated up faster. Right?
Yes, ma'am. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Notice that towards the top, the air gets heated by convection. Process of convection. Therefore, the hand above the flame feels hot. On the sides, however, there is no convection and air does not feel as the hot as the top. So, do your hands feel equally hot? So, no.
No.
If not, which hands
No.
feel hotter? It is that the one that is above the flame due to the process
Yeah.
of convection. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So, do you want the revision of this type only?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Or some other type of revision you guys want?
Like as in explaining the chapter.
Yeah.
Ma'am, for easier chapters, I think questions are better. But
You
like
just
for
tell me, suppose like today we have started heat, so you tell me that, ma'am, we have to do the revision of the theory in the theory way or in the way, this way, right? So whenever we
yeah,
are going to start a new chapter, then you can say that, ma'am, we want the theory of this one also.
Like I don't remember all the parts.
Sorry,
Like I don't remember everything in the chapter.
in chapter heat.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you want the theory also?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Anyone else?
but we don't need theory.
How
Ma'am,
many strengths?
mostly in nutrition and animals and respiration and organisms, we might need theory.
Yes, ma'am,
We
those two chapters are just like bigger and they're harder. This one is very simple. Like I don't think we need theory for this. There's not
okay.
much to remember also.
Okay. Bhargav, you will be having the theory practice of this chapter when we will be completing all the chapters. Will it be okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just mark it that you want the theory of this one because you are the only one who needs the theory, na? So we will do it after the completion of the syllabus.
Okay, ma'am.
All right.
Yes.
Next is take two identical tin cans, paint the outer surface of one with black and the other with white. Black is a good conductor, right? A good absorber also.
Yeah, of heat.
yeah, of
Yeah.
it.
So pour equal amount of water in each and leave them in the midway sun for about an hour. Measure the temperature of water in both the cans. Do you find the difference? Yes, the difference is there. In which can is the water warmer? In the one that is painted with the black one. Correct?
Yes, ma'am,
So
because it
see,
absorbs more heat. And since
yeah,
white
Yeah.
reflects heat as a color, it would be cold, like colder compared to the one with painted black.
yeah, correct. Next activity 3.10 is fill the two cans used in activity 4.10 with the same amount of hot water at the same temperature, say at 60 degrees Celsius. Leave the cans in a room or in a shade. Note the temperature of water after 10 to 15 minutes, that the temperature of water in both the cans fall by the same amount.
Ma'am, can I answer this?
Yeah.
So, ma'am, basically, this might be a bit confusing for me also, but I think like the one with which is colored white would be like drop more significantly in temperature because like it absorbs less heat, and since it's already in a cool
No,
area,
no,
it would
but
be
now you
easier.
have put it in the room, na? So no heat will be getting absorbed if you are putting it in the room.
So, ma'am, I think equally they will be like they will go down if they're at the same
No, no,
temperature.
no, it will be in the black only. Because rate of absorption and desorption of black color is say, high.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So do these activities suggest to you the reason why it is more comfortable to wear white or light colored clothes in summer and dark colored clothes in there? Because
Yes, ma'am.
why we wear?
Ma'am, it's because black clothes it absorbs sunlight faster, so then it'll just make you feel hotter. So
Yeah.
and then so if you wear white clothes, then it reflects the sunlight, so it'll make you feel cool. And in winter, if you wear black, it absorbs the heat, making you warmer.
बेटा एक सेकंड ना Next question is suppose in winter you are given the choice of using one thick blanket or two thin blankets, then which would you choose and why?
Mom, like, I guess when it comes to that, like maybe two thin blankets because they have no explanation.
Which one you would prefer?
Two
Ma'am,
thin
two
blankets.
thin blankets.
Too thin.
Why?
Ma'am, because like even though thick air, I mean not thick air, sorry, thick blanket can keep you warm. Since two thin blankets are there, like they can trap air, and the trapped air, since air is a bad conductor of is a bad conductor, um that the air between the two thin blankets would keep it warm. Thus, when you're inside the blankets, it would keep you more warmer than the thick blanket.
Yeah, correct. Because the hair that is trapped between the thin blankets will act as a warmer. So I think that it would be better to wear two sweaters instead of using a jacket. Is it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Mama goes, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So do you use this one?
Yeah.
Okay. Next is NCRT corner we have. You are having the CBSE board or any other board?
CBSE.
CBSE.
So you are aware about these questions, I think. You have the NCRT textbook?
No,
No,
mom.
we don't use the NCRT one.
Use the private one, na?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now questions are, Bujo says, my left hand tells me that the water in mug C is hot and right hand tells me that the same water is cold. Then what should I conclude? Because we said na that temperature question that we have discussed,
Yeah.
like we are having the
Cold feels hotter because of the energy.
energy part is different one. We
Yeah.
have discussed na that some students are there who were
Ma'am,
measuring
but
the
then the temperature varies.
yeah, because
Mom, but here, how will the temperature vary? Because the hands, both of them are part of her body, right? So how can it vary?
it can vary na if you place it, like if you measure the temperature. Do you know that we are having a different uh, blood circulation in left or right hand?
Yes, mom.
So if there is a different blood circulation rate in left and right part, then there will be a temperature variation.
Ma'am, but I don't think it'll be such difference of blood pressure, not blood pressure, like temperature difference in between both hands. That if you put both of your hands in one place, one will feel hot and the other hand will feel cold.
The difference is like it is only 0.1 or 0.05. It is
Ma'am,
not
the
like it is a
difference is so
difference.
low, then how can one cup feel both hot and cold with two different hands? It should be feeling, one should be feeling normal and one could be feeling a bit warm, right?
Yeah, it can be. It is not like that it is very hot and very cold. It is not like this one. He feels both the ones as the equal ones. But we
Maybe
say
like,
that if we measure it with the thermometer, then we can say that there is a temperature difference of like 0.1 or 0.2.
yes, ma'am, there might be like a very slight difference in the
Yeah, very
temperature, like
slight difference will be there, and it
like
may
less
or may
than
not.
0.5.
Yeah, we can say, and it may or may not be there.
Yes.
Bhujo wondered which of the two scales shown in figure. I don't know that which figure it is saying, so just leave this one. Paheli measured her body temperature. She got worried as it was not exactly 37 degrees Celsius. If it is not 30 degrees Celsius, then it might be slower or it might be the higher one. If it is
Yeah.
higher one, then he may be suffering from she may be suffering from a fever, and
Yeah.
if it is a lower one, then
Then
she is not an healthy person.
yeah.
Bhujo got a naughty idea. He wanted to measure the temperature of hot milk using a clinical thermometer. Paheli stopped him from doing so. Why?
Ma'am, it's because if you want to measure something like hot milk,
Hmm.
usually the boiling point of water is 100 degrees.
Ha.
So, the clinical thermometer, it does not go to such an extent, and it will like you're supposed to use a laboratory thermometer for this. It's because it has
Correct.
a
Because
higher range.
clinical thermometer is 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius.
Ma'am, it has a higher range and is usually used in labs to test out temperatures of chemicals.
Yeah. So for that one, we need to use laboratory thermometers.
The clinical thermometer
Sorry?
that burn if we dip it in hot.
No, no, it never say burn. It will not
Oh.
work.
Okay.
Bujo now understands why clinical thermometer cannot be used to measure high temperature, but still wonders whether a laboratory thermometer can be used to measure his body temperature. Yes, we can use the laboratory thermometer, but it is not the
It's not
perfect one.
preferable because there's
Yeah.
mercury used in it.
Yeah, because sometimes the thermometer breaks and some other
Yeah.
reasons are there.
And the mercury is not good for your skin.
Yeah. Bhujo wonders why the level of mercury should change at all when the bulb of the thermometer is brought in contact with another object. Because when two objects collide or comes in contact with each other, the temperature changes.
Yes, ma'am.
Paheli asks, does it mean that heat will not be transferred if the temperature of two objects is same? There is a
Ma'am,
transfer.
even if the temperature is not same, the heat always transfers.
Yeah. Next is state the similarities and differences between laboratory and clinical thermometer. You can read it out. What are the similarities and the dissimilarities? Read?
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Any doubt?
No
No, ma'am.
doubts.
All right.
Hmm.
Give two examples each of conductors and insulators that you can easily write.
Yes, pretty easy.
Ma'am, is it laboratory thermometer in Kelvin?
No, it is in
Ma'am,
Celsius. We
ma'am, because
convert,
usually it's used for like high and low temperatures, right?
yeah, we can convert it into Kelvin one, but it is not in the Kelvin. Kelvin scale is the different one. It is a third type of thermometer.
Yeah, ma'am. Laboratory
Oh.
goes only until 100 degrees Celsius.
Yeah,
So, like, yeah.
and Kelvin one is basically minus 273 to plus 273 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
The hotness of object is determined by its
Temperature.
temperature. Temperature of boiling point, boiling water cannot be measured by what type of thermometer? It is the clinical thermometer.
Yeah.
Clinical.
Temperature is measured in degree Celsius.
Celsius.
No medium is required for transfer of heat by the process of
Radiation.
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 A cold steel spoon is dipped in a cup of hot milk. Heat is transferred to its other end by the process of convection.
Conduction.
Convection.
Convection. Yeah.
Because liquid is there, na?
Hard milk is a liquid, so
Yeah.
convection's mainly in liquids and
Yeah.
fluids.
Clothes of dark color or light color? Dark color
Dark
absorbs.
color.
Yeah. Next we have land breeze blows during. Are you aware about sea breeze and land breeze?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
Uh, one second. Ma'am, ma'am, so land and sea breeze are like usually they're in coastal areas. They are basically the convectional currents. Ma'am, land surface is basically a better conductor of heat, and it gets heated up faster during day. And then in this time, the air close to the land surface, which is warmer, rises up, and cool air from the sea flows towards the land to take its
Land.
place. This gives rise to the sea breeze, and at night the land cools faster than water. So the air above the sea is warmer than the air above land. Warmer air will then be rising up, and cool air from the land will like basically take its place, and this gives land breeze.
Correct. So land breeze blows during
Ma'am, land
night
breeze blowing night.
and sea breeze is during day.
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 Dark colored clothes are preferred during
Winter.
winter and light colored clothes are preferred during summer.
Summer.
Discuss why wearing more layer of clothing during winter keeps us warmer than wearing just one piece of clothing. Because air is trapped in there
Ma'am, it's because of the air trapped between two layers, so
and
it
that
makes
acts
you
as
feel
a
warm.
good warmer. Mark where the heat is being transferred by conduction, convection and by radiation.
Ma'am, the burner gives radiation, and on the table it shows conduction.
No,
And
conduction is basically when the water is
Ma'am,
heating in the
between
it's
pan,
the
the handle
table and
gets
the
heated
pan.
up.
Oh, okay.
It
And
is the
convection
conduction.
is inside the pan.
Yeah. See, it is the radiation, conduction, and convection. Conduction is there basically. Pan gets heated up and this also gets heated up.
Yeah.
In places of hot climate, it is advised that the outer wall of houses be painted white. Why? Because white color is a bad absorber of heat.
So
And
it won't allow
the bad. It
heat to get
reflects,
in.
yeah, and it reflects the heat also.
Yeah. So like it can get absorbed.
Yeah. 1 liter of water at 30 degrees Celsius is mixed with 1 liter of water at 50 degrees Celsius. The temperature of the mixture will be, it will be between 32 and 50 degree. Will it be? अगर आप गर्म पानी और ठंडा पानी लेते हो तो क्या होता है, आपको नॉर्मल मिल जाता है ना?
Normal temperature.
हाँ. So if it is that one is at 30 degree and other is at 50 degree, it means your temperature will be between 30 and 50 degrees Celsius. Clear?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
got it now.
ma'am.
Understood or not?
Understood.
Yeah. An iron ball at 40 degrees Celsius is dropped in a mug containing water at 40 degrees Celsius. The heat will, what
Ma'am,
happens?
it'll not flow from
Because
iron.
temperature is same, na?
Yeah, it's the same, so it won't flow from each.
Yeah, because we know that it is the warm air that moves from the warm air always to the cold
Ma'am,
air.
from high pressure to low pressure.
Yeah. A wooden spoon is dipped in a cup of ice cream. Its other end,
Ma'am, it
wood is
becomes
a bad
cold.
conductor.
Does not become cold.
Yeah, because it is a bad conductor.
Yeah.
Stainless steel pans are usually provided with copper bottoms. The reason for this could be because copper is a better
Better conductor of.
Ma'am, for conduction.
Yeah. A marble tile would feel cold as compared to the wooden tile because
Ma'am, because marble, like wooden tile is basically a insulator. So marble tile is basically a better conductor.
yeah. So if it is a better conductor, then
Ma'am, could you repeat?
if marble is a better conductor, then it should be hot, na? Then why we are feeling cold?
Oh, cold. I didn't look at it. Ma'am, because it's a winter morning.
Because the heat that is on the surface of the
Ma'am,
tile
it gets
will get
conducted.
easily absorbed inside it, due to which we'll feel cold over there. While in the wooden one, the heat absorbed on the surface will remain on the surface and we feel hot.
It's because wood is a bad conductor.
Yeah, because in this one, heat is not absorbed, while in the marble one, it is getting absorbed. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Bujo has 3 thermometers as shown in the figure. He wants to measure the temperature of his body and that of the boiling water. So which thermometer he will use in the first case? It is a clinical thermometer, and in the second case he will use laboratory thermometer, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one is the clinical, laboratory, and
Ma'am, the one on top is the
one at the top and the bottom is the clinical
the bottom is
thermometer?
the clinical. The one in the middle is the laboratory, I think.
Yeah.
And then the other one is a.
The bottom one is a digital thermometer.
Yeah.
The first one is clinical and the middle one is laboratory.
Third one is digital.
4 arrangements to measure temperature of ice in a beaker with laboratory thermometer. Which of them shows correct arrangement for accurate measurement of temperature? Now this one is there. Now how we need to put it? We should not touch the bottom. It should be placed vertically. We always hold the thermometer from the edge, not in between, like in the C and B one. Correct?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
This shows a student reading a doctor's thermometer. So which one of the figure is correct? When we read the thermometer, it should be at our eye level.
Ma'am, the correct answer is A.
Yeah. Either A and D are looking same.
Ma'am,
Is
but then the end of the thermometer is placed like she's holding the end of the thermometer in D, and in A she's like
yeah. Shows the readings of four different thermometers. Indicate which of the reading shows the normal human body temperature.
Ma'am, which one?
It is this one. Here the mercury level is this one. Here it is this one, but at this one, it is at the same level. Correct? We can see the mercury
Yes,
level.
sir.
And the one that is marked with black one is the body temperature.
Yeah.
Just
Shopkeepers selling ice blocks usually cover them with jute sacks. Why? Because jute sacks are poor conductor. If they are poor conductor, they will not
so
absorb
the
heat.
ice will melt slower.
Yeah. A laboratory thermometer A is kept 7 centimeter away on the side of the flame, while a similar thermometer is at 7 centimeter above the flame, which will show a greater rise in temperature. It is the B one because the convection process is there, that is above. We have done this question earlier also, right?
not fine.
Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
To keep her soup warm, Paheli wrapped the container in which it was capped with a woolen cloth. Can she apply the same method to keep a glass of cold drink cool? Yes, because
Yes.
Yeah.
wool is a poor conductor of heat. It will either not allow to absorb the heat or not dissolve the heat. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
In a mercury thermometer, the level of mercury rises when its bulb comes in contact with a hot object. What is the reason? Because when we heat the mercury, it expands and due to which its levels rises.
Got it.
A circular metal loop is there, is heated at a point O. In which direction would heat flow in the loop? Either O to P or O to R.
Ma'am, O to R.
Why?
That's closer.
Ma'am, because R is closer.
Yeah. Next is in which order the pins at points P, Q and R fixed with the help of wax fall if points O, P, Q, R are equidistant from each other.
Ma'am, do they fall at the same time?
Yeah.
Ma'am, I think O would fall first.
At O we are hitting it up, then R will fall first, na? But it is saying that
Yeah,
if
but they're equidistant.
these
So I
are
think they're both
equidistance, na?
of them.
At first the pins R and P fall simultaneously.
At
Yeah,
the same time.
these are at the same time and then after Q. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear. In the arrangement A and B shown in figure, pins P and Q are fixed to a metal loop and an iron rod with the help of a wax. In which case are both the pins likely to fall at different times? It is the A one, it is the B one.
Ma'am, I think it's B.
Why?
Ma'am, could you scroll a bit up and read the question?
In yeah.
Ma'am, it's because I think in A, Q and P are equidistant.
Hmm.
And in Q and in B, Q and P, like Q is placed closer to the burning candle, so it's going to fall first.
Yeah.
So in
So
oh
it
my
is
bad.
basically the
So it's
B1.
A.
B1. In the B1 it will fall
Oh
at
yeah, my
different
bad.
time,
It's
na?
B. In B,
Yeah.
it's because Q heats up faster than P.
And after that, P will fall down. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
At a campsite, there are tents of two shades, one made with black fabric and the other with white fabric. Which one will you prefer for resting on a hot summer afternoon? It will be the white one.
Why?
Ma'am, it will be the white one because it reflects heat, not absorbs.
Yeah. And give reason. Would you like to prefer the same tent during winter? No. In winter, we want the black one. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
While constructing a house in a coastal area, in which direction should the windows preferably face and why?
Ma'am, not sure.
Any idea?
No,
1
ma'am.
second.
We will have the windows facing the sea.
Yes, ma'am, it's because probably cool air.
Exactly.
In the net.
Correct, correct. So you will write the concept of sea breeze and land breeze over here. Because if you have this thing, then you will feel either the cool air and the different times. Huh? Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Observe the picture given over here. It is a picture. Water is being boiled in a pan of white paste, figure 1. Which position P or T will you feel warmer? At the P1 or the T1?
P.
P. Why? Convection. And at the T, it is the radiation.
Yeah.
Look at the figure. The length of wire PQ in case A is equal to the diameter of the semicircle formed by the wire CDE in case B. One pin is attached to each wire with the help of wax as shown in the figure. Which pin will fall first? Either the P1 or the C1. It is the P1, correct?
Yes, close.
Which
Ma'am, P will
will, yeah.
fall first. It's because it's a straight line and the heat can conduct easier. But then there's a semicircle in the B1. So it'll start spreading to either that or
And
this
also you
first.
can write the distance. Now you can see that P is closer than rather than the C.
Yes, ma'am.
So we can write this reason also. Okay. Now we are left with competency based questions. I think that these questions we can discuss tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Any doubt in these ones?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. All right.
Ma'am, could we also discuss a bit more on the working of a thermos next class?
Yeah, we can.
Because like that's one hard part of the chapter. That's the only hard part of the chapter I have in this chapter.
It is pretty hard. The
Yeah.
thermostat.
Thermos in the chapter heat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Like
ma'am.
how does it maintain the heat and everything?
Like, like not exactly the diagram, like how,
Yeah, like the working of it.
Ma'am, I can send a picture in the group
like the
if one
vacuum,
Yeah,
how
you.
it
it
prevents.
will be better to understand me that what you are asking now. Then we can discuss it tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am, I'll send a picture in the group.
Yeah, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, so could we leave?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, ma'am, bye,
Thank
ma'am.
you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma'am.
Thank you. Arya, you can leave.